Despite being billionaires, some people wonder why some of them dress poorly. Although you might expect them to wear luxury clothing, there may be an underlying reason behind their fashion choices. In this video, we'll examine why some of the wealthiest individuals dress like thrift store patrons. From upholding their public image to managing their workers, we'll delve into the causes of this curious phenomenon. So join us in this video to discover why billionaires don't wear nice clothes. Billionaires live in regular houses, drive regular vehicles, and dine at regular restaurants. They also pay PR companies millions of dollars to act like average people. One millionaire, nevertheless, saw no need to purchase a Lamborghini. It's questioned why the effort is made to blend in. Consider SF, which had access to millions of dollars in consumer funds. At first, he went around in Crypt Bros-style sports vehicles. However, he sold these cars and urged others to do the same when he and his colleagues made the decision to develop a company image more in accordance with their clientele. Even the Toyota Crawler in San Francisco, which he hired influencers to market, was merely a carefully constructed image. These millionaires appear to place equal importance on controlling their public persona and their financial situation. The reason SF and his crew spent so much time and energy creating a likable picture of a boy genius is that they anticipated that this would appeal to those looking for a trustworthy location to invest their money. Nonetheless, many well-known corporate executives frequently use this form of folkloric image building as a personal marketing gimmick. Knowing these tactics allows one to spot instances where they are merely marketing techniques. Even if they are not fraudsters, the primary explanation for their actions is that it enables them to obtain what they desire. Purchasing premium goods without showing off one's wealth is a technique known as stealth wealth. This is due to their desire to avoid drawing attention to themselves or the issues that come with riches, in contrast to poverty peacocking. Billionaires who flaunt their modest automobiles and nerdy attire in interviews with Bloomberg or Nas Daily are not engaging in covert wealth. Rather, they are using the strategy of poverty peacocking to benefit their personal brand and the businesses they represent. CEOs portraying themselves as modest is becoming a more and more common practice. The CEOs of many of the largest firms in the world are no longer wearing fitted suits. Instead, they are sporting hoodies and turtlenecks, a move that has investors taking note. Business executives communicate their commitment to thrift by forgoing ostentatious luxury items, and the research supports this. According to a 2012 National Bureau of Economic Research, executives who did not practice frugal spending themselves were more likely to engage in fraudulent activities and to advocate for equity-based incentives as a means of boosting their pay. The research made a distinction between extravagant and thrifty executives by looking at their individual purchases, such as expensive automobiles that cost more than $75,000 or boats that were longer than 25 feet. But executives and billionaires are not ready to give up their comforts, so they just lie about it. For instance, although Warren Buffett may drive a ramshackle automobile, he is typically driven around in a fleet of Suburbans by a security detail. In a similar vein, Brunello Cinelli makes Mark Zuckerberg's special gray shirt, even if he may wear it every day. Elon Musk also reportedly spends much of his time in an 8,000 square foot, $1 million mansion, according to the Wall Street Journal, despite renting a modest house close to the SpaceX factory. Additionally, all of these men travel privately, which is completely up to them. However, they still try to project a sense of thrift for two additional reasons despite their prosperity. Therefore, to understand why billionaires spend millions to give the impression that they spend nothing, it is essential to grasp how money works. The sponsored portion for this week is provided by Zbiotics. Feeling like we don't bounce back the day after a fun-filled night out is something that many of us can identify with. But because to Zbiotics, we can now have both a fantastic night and a fantastic day the following day. Zbiotics is a prebiotic created by a group of PhD scientists with the express purpose of preventing difficult mornings following alcohol consumption. This is how it happens. When we drink, our guts convert alcohol into a toxic byproduct. Thankfully, Zbiotics contains an enzyme that degrades this waste. The discomfort we experience the next day is primarily caused by this byproduct rather than dehydration. Zbiotics makes sure we feel our best the next day by acting like our liver but in our gut, where it's most required. Just take Zbiotics before consuming alcohol, use alcohol sensibly, and get a decent night's sleep. I first encountered Zbiotics at a friend's informal midweek get-together. I drank the bottle before consuming wine as per the directions. I was shocked to feel fantastic the following day. Visit Zbiotics' website to learn more about their operations and to receive a 15% discount when you enter the code HowManyWorks at checkout. Many thanks to the video's sponsor, Zbiotics. A strong argument for why ultra-wealthy people try to keep a low profile is that it can be a useful sales strategy. If you've amassed millions or billions of dollars in your lifetime, you'll probably be happy to hear that, provided you're not a public figure or the founder of a well-known business. Living anonymously is actually not that difficult. According to Forbes, there will be about 2,640 billionaires in the globe in 2023. However, as determining a person's personal wealth can be challenging, there may be many more billionaires than this figure. It is very doubtful that you would know more than 50 of the richest persons in the world, even if you are an avid personal finance enthusiast. Many of these billionaires appear to the average person to be just regular people dressed in work clothing. It's crucial to understand, though, that the majority of extremely wealthy people want to remain in the spotlight. Why then would they forego the tranquility and seclusion that accompanies anonymity in favor of conspicuous displays of their wealth? The explanation is straightforward. One of their best marketing strategies is their own accomplishment. Successful people understand the need of relatability. This is evident in everything from Elon Musk's ambitious plans for completely self-driving cars to Donald Trump's unrelenting branding effort, or Kevin O'Leary's clever business strategy to promote FTX. When promoting their own businesses or goods, the astute billionaires will take great effort to present a public persona that people can relate to and strive to be like. In a recent piece, the New York Post highlighted Warren Buffett's wife, claiming that she was shocked that a $1.04 cup of coffee could cost so much at the prestigious Allen & Company Sun Valley Conference, also referred to as the summer camp for billionaires. Other publications, such as Business Insider, picked up this tale and presented Buffett as an even more approachable billionaire. But it's crucial to realize that private discussions like these, especially among a group of people with such lofty aspirations, rarely get up in the media. Instead, it appears that Buffett's story was purposefully spread in order to foster a sympathetic perception of him. Similar to how Trump's steaks and O'Leary's ridiculous clothes are essential to their brand image, Buffett's reputation for thrift is crucial to the success of his investment company. Being perceived as modest is a better narrative for Buffett than an unremarkable meeting of billionaires having private conversations. A key marketing strategy for people offering get-rich-quick courses is relatability. People must think they can succeed if they see someone who started from nothing and went on to become wealthy. Grifters, therefore, frequently portray themselves as having modest origins, even when they are positioned in front of a hired Lamborghini. This causes a gap to arise between the public personal and interior reality of those endorsing their courses on YouTube. These individuals could be impoverished, feigning wealth, or the opposite, billionaires or promoters of schemes to get rich quick. Sadly, this frequently results in financial hardship for regular people who mindlessly adhere to the myth of the relatable millionaire or billionaire. While it is okay for wealthy people to support reducing luxury spending in order to improve one's financial circumstances, it becomes problematic if people are urged to pursue side gigs in order to pay for expensive courses. A simple lifestyle is portrayed by con artists to trick gullible people into funding their frauds. To make their lies seem more real, they can pretend to be thrifty millionaires living in modest homes and driving inexpensive vehicles. On the other hand, people that fall for these scams could lose a lot of money due to poor investments. Even billionaires who use manufactured tales of modest living to enhance their relatability feed negative stereotypes that make others feel bad about enjoying little joys in life. These lies have the power to rob people of the opportunities they deserve and make them feel bad about their financial hardships. In order to improve personal finances, the emphasis should be shifted from individual careful spending to revenue, particularly for billionaires. By presenting a modest lifestyle, billionaires can retain influence over their staff by investing in a positive public image. Family offices, the safe havens for the wealth of the super rich, are spending more money on public relations as a result of increased attention and influence. Effective public relations ensures that public condemnation of abusive business practices, such as layoffs, is directed towards the family and not the company. Family offices are frequently much smaller and less powerful than private equity firms, so having a good image is essential. This video challenges the notion that millionaires dress in an unpleasant manner in order to appear humble or approachable by illuminating the reasons behind their choices. It exposes the harmful prejudices and social disgrace connected to these ideas. The film promotes adopting a fulfilling life that is consistent with one's principles and ideals, as well as savoring life's small joys. Genuine wealth is found in fulfilling relationships and experiences, and achievement shouldn't make us feel bad about enjoying the fruits of our labor. Kindly subscribe to our channel, like it, and share it. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell.